Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're setting coordinates for Deep Space Funk, our source material. It's the complete lyrics, the whole mythology, packed into Parliament's 1975 masterpiece, Mothership Connection.
That's right. And this isn't just, listening to a great record. It's like opening a manifesto, a whole self-contained universe built around what they call interplanetary funksmanship.
Okay, so our mission today is to kind of map out this universe pretty quickly, meet the main players, understand the core ideas.
Exactly. And what's amazing right off the bat is how the album just announces itself. It's like this total information takeover, setting the stage for, well, everything P-Funk became.
Yeah, you feel that immediately. The first track, P-Funk, wants to get funked up. It's not asking politely, is it?
Not at all. It starts with this broadcast, station WEFEFN, right? Also called WeFunk, or the Mothership Connection.
And the message is crystal clear.
Oh, yeah. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control. Boom. It's not just mood setting. It's like P-Funk is now the dominant frequency, period.
And who's delivering this message?
We get introduced to our narrator, Lollipop Man, alias the long-haired sucker.
Quite the name.
Definitely. And he's broadcasting from the mothership top of the chocolate Milky Way.
Wow.
Yeah, with 500,000 kilowatts of P-Funk power. He even describes himself, let me see, chocolate-coated, freaky, and habit-forming, doing it to you in 3D.
That's a lot to take in. A very vivid character right from the start.
Totally. He's the ultimate hype man, but also, the guardian of the funk.
Yeah.
And he lays out the core demand right away.
Which is?
Make my funk the P-Funk. I want my funk uncut. I want the bomb. I want the P-Funk.
So funksmanship right here is defined as this quest for purity, the undiluted stuff.
It is.
Real deal.
And it gets even stranger because this P-Funk, it's not just for dancing. Lollipop Man claims it has, healing powers.
It's wild. He tells you, the listener, if you've got faults, defects, or shortcomings, things like arthritis, rheumatism, or migraines.
What do you do? You're supposed to lay it on your radio, let the vibes flow through, because, and this is the key line, funk not only moves, it can remove, dig.
Okay, so remove, not just move your body, but remove your problems.
Exactly. It's easy to laugh it off, but if you think about funk as this philosophy of, cultural liberation, owning yourself, then maybe it is the cure for what ails you, spiritually or even physically, stuff caused by being stuck or oppressed.
It's like a high-power spiritual healing broadcast.
Pretty much. Conducted at 500,000 kilowatts, no less.
Which makes his critiques of other musicians later in the track feel less like simple taste and more like, well, almost theological disagreements.
Absolutely. He calls out the Doobie Brothers, Blue Magic, David Bowie by name. He says their groove was cool, okay, but their funk sounds like it got a 3 on it, though, to me.
3 out of what, 10?
Yeah, something like that. It's not good enough. He even asks, but can you imagine Doobie in your funk? Huh. It's P-Funk drawing a line in the sand. This is us that's watered down stuff. It's a defense against maybe cultural appropriation or just dilution.
Okay, so the doctrine is established. Pure, uncut, powerful funk. Then the album shifts gears a bit, right? Introduces the actual mission.
Yeah, we move straight into the title track. Mothership Connection, Starchild.
And a new main character emerges.
Right. We meet Starchild. And notice how he addresses the listeners. Citizens of the universe, recording angels.
So we're not just listeners anymore, we're part of the crew.
Exactly. We're initiated. We're part of this cosmic collective getting ready for the mothership to land.
And Starchild announces a pretty specific destination, which feels really significant.
Definitely, he says. We have returned to claim the pyramids.
Wow. That's loaded. This is not just a place. It's history, heritage.
Yeah. Totally. It's brilliantly merging sci-fi futurism with this reclaiming of ancient African, specifically Egyptian heritage. It's powerful. The mothership is this advanced tech, but the goal connects way back.
And the language he uses borrows from tradition too, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. That's straight out of spirituals, the promise of heavenly deliverance. But now it's a spaceship coming to get you. You even hear references to Gabriel's horn.
So it's blending the spiritual and the sci-fi.
Perfectly. And Starchild also hints that they have the answers to Earth's mysteries. He asks, are you hip to Easter Island, the Bermuda Triangle?
Implying the mothership holds all that lost knowledge.
Right. The mothership isn't just a ride, it's like the ultimate archive of suppressed history,
Right.
which makes the invitation feel urgent. Put a glide in your stride and a dip in your hip and come on up to the mothership.
But even with all this heavy stuff, reclaiming pyramids and solving mysteries, the vibe is still a party, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a good time, done in 3D, light your groove in. Liberation, in this view, is fundamentally joyful. It's a celebration.
Okay, so we've got the mission, the crew, the vibe. But every good story needs conflict, and the album provides that too.
It does. We shift gears again, moving from that celebratory feeling to a direct threat in Unfunky UFO.
The arrival of the bad guys.
Sort of. But it's interesting how they're bad. They arrive from the sun, but the terrifying thing about them is their lack. They are described as unfunky and were obsolete and out of time.
Obsolete. That's a weird way to describe an invading force.
Isn't it? Their motivation isn't power exactly, it's desperation. Their home is a dying world. And the cause, explicitly stated, funklessness.
Funklessness. So lacking funk is literally killing their planet.
That's the metaphor, yeah. It's the ultimate cultural stagnation. It links back to Lollipop Man dissing the 3 out of 10 funk. If you don't have the real thing, the pure, uncut P-funk, your whole civilization just fades, becomes obsolete.
And their solution is just to take it.
Yep. The demand is blunt, aggressive. Give up the funk, you punk.
Wow.
I'm gonna take your funk and make it mine.
But there's also a kind of pathetic plea in there too, isn't there?
There is. They admit, you could feel so much better if you would show me how to funk like you do. They know the P-Funk citizens have what they need.
So the power dynamic is flipped. The invaders are actually beggars.
Exactly. They recognize that the folks with the mothership, the freaks, the ones claiming the pyramids, they hold the key. They have all that is really needed to save a dying world. Suddenly, P-Funk isn't just music, it's planetary life support.
Okay, so we've mapped out this cosmic battle over funk. But then the album takes this really sharp turn, doesn't it? With handcuffs, it feels jarring.
It absolutely is jarring, and I think it's meant to be. You're cruising along on this wave of cosmic liberation, fighting unfunky aliens, and bam, you crash land into this really intense, possessive relationship dynamic on Earth.
Yeah, it's a total tonal shift. Away from universal freedom to, like, personal lockdown.
Right. The lyrics are, well, they're troubling. The narrator asks, do I have to put my handcuffs on you, Mama? Do I have to keep under lock and key?
And he talks about keeping her barefoot and pregnant. Oh, to keep you here in my world. I mean, that directly contradicts the whole freedom vibe of the rest of the album.
It does, and that's the critical point, I think. It throws this huge question into the P-Funk mythology. Does achieving collective cosmic freedom automatically fix the messed up power dynamics we have down here between individuals?
Apparently not. The narrator here sounds like an oppressor, even while he's part of this supposedly liberating movement.
He's trying to control and possess his partner, kind of like the unfunky UFOs wanted to possess the funk. It forces you, the listener, to confront that hypocrisy. Can you be a freedom fighter in space and a chauvinist at home?
And he seems aware people might call him out on it.
He totally is. He basically says, I don't care about looking like some kind of chauvinistic whatever. All who call me that can go to hell.
So he digs his heels in.
He does, but that awareness is key. It shows the P-Funk universe isn't presented as some perfect utopia. It's got flaws. It's wrestling with real earthly problems like male possessiveness. Does that baggage come with us to the mothership? The song seems to suggest, yeah, maybe it does.
He even says he'll put on his own chastity belt if needed.
Right, which just underlines how pervasive this issue of control is, whether it's directed outward or inward. It's a really complex, uncomfortable moment in the album's journey.
Okay, so that detour into the personal maybe grounds things a bit before the big finale.
I think so. It reminds you that liberation is complicated. But then, yes, we swing right back to the collective mission, the big communal push with super groovalistic prosofunstication.
Also known as the thumps bump.
Also known as the thumps bump. And this track is just pure momentum. It's the engine driving the whole thing forward now. And the lyrics hammer home the purpose, the exchange that needs to happen.
Give the people what they want, when they want. And they wants it all the time.
And then immediately clarifies. Give the people what they need, when they need. And the need is yours and mine.
So want equals need. And the need is universal. It's the funk again.
It's the funk. It belongs to everyone. It's essential. And the demand is constant. It has to be delivered.
Which leads us directly into the album's arguably most iconic track.
No question. Give up the funk. Tear the roof off the sucker. This is it. After the takeover, the journey, the threats, the personal detour, this is the final unstoppable demand.
And the language is just raw urgency, isn't it?
Totally. Ow, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ow, we need the funk. We gotta have that funk. It's not a request anymore. It's a demand for those essential cultural resources we talked about.
And if they get it,
Yeah, start the result.
physical transformation, mayhem, tear the roof off, we're going to tear the roof off the mother, sucker. It's revolutionary action, busting through the old structures.
Turning this mother out. Turning this mother out. Creating a whole new space. And then the album kind of dissolves into the chants of Night of the Thumpasser's Peoples. Just these primal sounds, gaga, googa, gaga, googa. Like after the revolution, you're back to this fundamental ecstatic state.
Wow. Okay, so that's the journey. From hijacking the radio to claiming the pyramids, fighting off funklessness, confronting some personal demons, and finally demanding the funk to tear the whole structure down. It really is a whole universe.
It absolutely is. Mothership Connection lays down the law. Funk isn't just party music here. It's knowledge, it's power, it's necessary for survival, you know? It's the core doctrine for these cosmic travelers. It's the blueprint for a different way of being.
So thinking about those unfunky UFOs again, how desperate they were, obsolete and out of time, needing the funk to save their dying world. It makes you wonder, what's the essential funk today? What's the vital knowledge or energy that maybe we're hoarding in our culture, our institutions?
That's the provocative question, isn't it? What are we keeping locked up, maybe without even realizing it?
And who might be out there, feeling obsolete, feeling like their world is dying, who's going to eventually show up and demand that we give up the funk, you punk, for everyone's survival? Makes you think.